I'm here, Tasha.
Okay. And who do I have for defense?
Myself, Patricia.
Okay. Anyone else on the line?
Not here.
Okay. All right. So looks like we have two motions. Motion for, I think, and I'm just, sorry for the informality, but I'm going to use first names since you have, last names. So I think we have Tasha's motion for summary judgment and Patricia's motion to dismiss. All right. Procedurally, the motion to dismiss probably go first. The summary judgment kind of somewhat depends on that, so I think we should start with the motion to dismiss. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up right now. There's multiple motions to dismiss. I think she's filed like 3 of them already.
Just the one.
And I see quite a few on the docket, and there's a complaint and an amended complaint, but I guess that's something to start with is, Tasha, are you trying to proceed under the amended complaint?
Yeah, there's...
Complaint Byrd?
Right, there's been a breach of trust. This trust has been fraudulently concealed for me for 23 years now.
Right, well, I just want to know which complaint you're going under. So you're going under the June 23rd amended complaint?
I believe that would be the date. I have so much. I'm 100% disabled, and I've been trying to obtain a lawyer, but I have no money because it's all tied up in this trust. So
okay. Well, let's start with Patricia. Your motion to dismiss filed June 20th of 2022.
Right.
Okay, that's the most recent one. Go ahead.
Yes. Do you have a copy if you want to read it?
I have it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the trust, it's not the type of trust she thinks. It's not like a Paris Hilton Kardashian. All it is my retirement funds in a trust rather than a will. It's a revocable living trust. None of this goes to anybody until I die.
Okay. All right. Did that complete your argument?
Maybe there's more I should say, but I mean, it's revocable living trust. It's not something that people can dip in and out of as needed. It's like a will, like when someone dies, they have the reading of the will. That's how this is. I only did it to avoid probate. It's not like a wealthy family has a trust and they can access it at any time. It isn't that kind of a trust.
Okay, and it's revocable.
Revocable living trust.
Okay, all right. Tasha, your turn.
Oh,
Want to respond?
yeah, nobody has seen this trust. I was supposed to get a declaration of trust, all the trust instruments, along with accountings within 60 days of the formation of the trust. This was 23 years ago. I stumbled on this by accident, trying to save my house from foreclosure. She's violated trust in every sense of the word. I've found evidence of fraud and wrongdoing that's been reported to the DOJ of New Hampshire and Florida for real estate fraud. She had my brother, I'm a beneficiary in the trust, but yet I've never received a single benefit. My brother has received benefits. She had him, she's a real estate broker, and he's a notary. He was a notary of the state of New Hampshire, and he notarized trust documents.
Sorry, I'm using first names, but Patricia, if you just let Tasha finish, I'll give you an opportunity to have the last word since it's your motion, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, the interrupting. Like I said, I'm 100% disabled. I requested ADA accommodations such as an advocate. I should have been provided a lawyer as per Florida statute and Uniform Trust Code, as I'm a beneficiary to this trust. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it's irrevocable, irrevocable. I have never seen any trust documents. I have somebody stalking me, claiming to be my sister-in-law, spreading all sorts of financial information, health information. I've been stalked by this person for 2 years. They're making anonymous phone calls. This trust has been born of fraud. I asked, when I originally sent my cure notice to my trustee, Patricia, she responded by filing for an injunction against me and perjured all sorts of information. I asked for a psychological eval on my trustee, Patricia. I know she has a diagnosis. She tried to give me prescription medication back in the early 2000s. She's broken into my house and stolen medication from my house. There's a police report on that I've been unable to obtain. This trust needs to be looked at. It needs to be scrutinized. She needs to be removed as a trustee. And we need to see what are in these documents. We don't know what it is.
All right, thank you. Patricia, your motion, so you get the last word.
Oh, there's so much to refute. I don't know where to start. I mean, my mouth is hanging open. I'm not a real estate broker. My son, Jonathan, did notarize something way back in the day. He's a notary. But, I mean, it was just witnessed in my signature. It had to do with the sale of my previous home. It wasn't, nobody got anything for it. I mean, there's no fraud, there's no money.
That was a trust asset.
No revocable. I'm sorry?
That was a trust asset. That house is in the Hume Family Trust.
Sasha, no interrupting. Sorry. I didn't let her interrupt while you were speaking. So, Patricia, you can continue.
It's simply a revocable living trust. Nothing can happen to any of this money until I die. And she, I mean, all the accusations about stealing drugs. I mean, I don't even know if that should be addressed. I mean, that isn't part of his case. But this psych eval on me, I mean, I'm perfectly fine. I went to a lawyer. I had a trust drawn up only because my lawyer, when I got divorced, said it's better to have it in a trust because then you avoid probate. So I thought, okay, that sounds good. But it was never the type of trust that people could access. I have to die first. People have to wait for me to die before anybody gets anything. But the worst part of it is, because of her meanness and lies in YouTube, she had a telephone event held against me for people to call in. She's tried to have me fired from a volunteer job that I loved. Oh my God, I mean, I could go on and on. But on December 1st of 2021, I had to remove her from the trust. She is no longer on the trust, even when I die, which if it's this afternoon, she gets nothing because of her meanness.
All right. So on the motion to dismiss, I am going to grant it. There is not a claim that can proceed, at least how it's stated. So, Tasha, I see that you, since this motion to dismiss that was set for today, you have filed an amended complaint. I don't know if you want, so when I dismiss it, I'm dismissing it with what's called without prejudice, which means I'll give you a chance to try again to state a claim.
I've stated a claim.
And so you can either choose to just go with the amended complaint that you've already filed and have that one being filed, or if you want to amend, and file a new one, I can give you some time to do that. So what would you like to do?
What is your judicial reasoning for granting a motion to dismiss? I am stating a claim here. There is a trust that's born completely out of fraud by a person that is severely mentally ill. You've given no reason why it would be dismissed.
Gotcha. You haven't stated a claim. So
I'm trying to compel a trust with my name on it.
You're entitled to documents of a revocable living trust. It's not a claim.
Is it revocable?
And your other claims for a gift.
It's not a gift. That was a trust distribution to a beneficiary that's never received a trust distribution.
So that doesn't state a claim either. So my question to you,
this is totally crooked and corrupt. I am 100% disabled. I'm 100% disabled trust beneficiary living on the streets. You don't know that this is irrevocable or irrevocable. No one has looked at the paperwork. I'm entitled to a copy of the trust. I'm here to compel a trust. With my name on it. With my name on it.
You are not.
I'm
my
not?
only question. If you don't answer, then I'll just pick a time and I'll...
No, I'm disabled. I need ADA accommodation. I need an attorney. I need an attorney provided to me.
Okay. We don't provide attorneys to anyone. This is a civil case. So I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss.
On what grounds? What judicial reasoning?
I will give you 20 days to file an amended complaint should you choose to do so. All right, and then
I filed it. I've stated a claim. I've stated a legal basis.
I have to be able to finish. And after you file the amended complaint, Patricia, you will have 20 days to file a response to that complaint. Okay? So
I can't.
I'll tell you 20 days to
20
file.
days is not enough. I am homeless on the street and completely indigent. I am completely indigent, fully 100% permanently disabled.
That is all I can do on that. And I can't move forward with your summary judgment because that depends on there being a complaint.
She never served me. You granted a motion to dismiss that was not served on the opposing party. She's broken civil trial procedure twice, if not 3 times. And you're going to grant, she broke civil trial procedure, and you're going to grant something that she broke the law.
The hearing is over. I will prepare the order granting a motion to dismiss and giving you 20 days to file an amended complaint.
20 days is not enough. I am disabled.
And Patricia Sealing will have 20 days to file a response to that complaint.
I'm going to invoke my ADA. I want ADA accommodation. I need longer time. I'm disabled. I want the ADA invoked right here, right now.
Thank you. Have a nice day, everyone.
Piece of shit.
Currently the only person